This is the smallest electric bicycle we've tested here on this channel. It is the Windgoo 𝗵𝗃, and despite its size, it does have a 350 watt motor with a max speed of 25 km an hour on paper, and it has a 36 volt 6 amp hour battery. So what's the deal with this mini electric bicycle? That's what I'm gonna tell you in this video, and make sure you stick around till the end, because that's where I will share with you how to win one. Now let's get started. The Windgoo 𝗵𝗃 has enough unique features, let's say, to belong to the real e-bike segment. This bike has first of all a unique, practical and kind of flashy design, despite its size. The frame is made out of steel and is foldable, probably its biggest USP. The battery is also found in the middle of the bike, and still it can be folded to a size of just 67 by 38 by 57 centimeters. So it's nice and small. It is therefore super easy to bring along with you, for example, to either put it in or out of your trunk and start riding it within seconds, as you can see, or take it, at least here in the Netherlands, for free in the bus or train. It also contains a disc brake for both the front and rear wheels, that are, by the way, 14-inch pneumatic nylon tires. Reflectors are on the pedals, a strong front and rear light that flashes when you brake, a price under 500 euros, and what more could you want? Well, actually quite a lot, but we'll get to that in a moment. This bike from Windgoo works both as an electric scooter and as a bicycle, so you can choose whether you use the pedals or not to move forward. It is comfortable to drive because it has a cruise option, and due to the saddle and the footrest that are installed. The saddle has enough cushion, and this allows you to drive longer commutes. There are no shock absorbers, but the pneumatic tires ensure that the shocks are absorbed up to a certain point quite comfortably. The bike includes a 350 watt 36 volt motor, and because of that strong motor it can easily reach 20 and up to 25 km an hour in some situations easily. A standing start up a bridge is also possible, albeit not as good and fast as a normal e-bike, but at least it doesn't break you a sweat. The range is the trickiest part of the bike. On paper it is stated as 25 kilometers, but that highly depends on the road and weather conditions, as well as the person riding it. Expect therefore anything between 15 to 20 kilometers. The bicycle contains a European certificate, the CE logo, which means that the bicycle meets all European safety standards. However, that doesn't mean that it's legal, at least here in the Netherlands and some other European countries, and that's mainly due to the fact that it has a throttle to give gas or move forward without pedaling along. Other than that, the bike did make me feel comfortable and safe. Even the braking distance at full speed was very acceptable, just over 4 meters. Even with my height, 1,88 m, I was sitting in a relatively good sitting position, but my girlfriend definitely fits better. The steering wheel cannot be adjusted in height, but the seat post a lot though. The battery pack took a little bit over 3 hours to charge, which I find pretty acceptable. Before we jump to the conclusion and share my final thoughts with you of this electric bicycle, this mini electric bicycle, I wanted to let you know that I've teamed up with Windgoo, and they asked if I wanted to review one bicycle and share my honest opinion. So that's what you're currently watching, but I know you're also in for a giveaway. So they made sure there's one bike available for you to win, and joining this giveaway is super simple. So the moment this video is posted, you have 10 days to join the competition, and joining is super simple. Just go to the video's description, click on the link and follow the steps. That's all what you have to do. Winners will be announced very shortly after it closes. Best of luck to you all, and I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Now on to my final thoughts. To summarize, as with any electric bicycle under 500 euros, it's going to have a very basic specifications list. This means only one gear setting, mechanical disc brakes and a compact or folding design. You'll also be looking at a fairly low battery range of around 15 to 20 kilometers. If you're a taller rider like me, you may find those type of bicycles a little bit uncomfortable for longer rides than just a few kilometers. With my size, it looks quite funny when riding it, and I would only advise this e-bike from Windgoo, the 𝗵𝗃, if it is for your last mile commute, without a doubt. It's basically just like an electric scooter, but then with a seat post. This one over here is definitely worth checking out, because we already reached the end of this video. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please consider liking and subscribing so that I see you in the next one.